Tonight, just like every other night, my fingers hover over my phone screen. Your name sits there, quiet and untouched, glowing softly in the dark like a memory that refuses to fade. I start typing. Hey, I don't know if you'll read this, but. And then I stop. My chest tightens. My heart whispers the same truth. It whispers every night. You're not mine anymore. So I delete the message. Again. Like every night, I tell myself, maybe tomorrow I'll be stronger. Maybe tomorrow I won't think about you. But tomorrow never comes. Only memories do. Let me tell you the story behind this message. The story I never had the courage to send you. There was a time when I believed love was simple, a feeling, a spark, a warm hand in mine, a voice that made the whole world quiet. And then I met you. And suddenly, everything made sense. The colors were brighter, the days felt lighter, and for a moment in my life, I felt chosen. We weren't perfect, but we were real. Or at least I thought we were. I remember the little things, the way you laughed through your nose when something was really funny, the way you'd say, it's okay, even when things weren't, the way your hand gently wrapped around mine like it was afraid to let go. Funny how the things that make us fall in love are the same things that haunt us when love ends. If I could send you a message today, if I had the courage to press send, this is what I would say. I miss the person I was when I was with you. I miss the peace your presence brought me. I miss the version of us that felt like forever. But the truth is, you're not that person anymore. And maybe I'm not either. We drifted. We changed. We stopped trying. And suddenly, love turned into silence. You started replying late, then shorter, then not at all. Your words grew colder, like winter sneaking into a warm room. And I kept asking myself, what did I do wrong? Why am I not enough? But heartbreak isn't always a crime. Sometimes it's just the closing of a chapter we never wanted to end. Every night, I write you something new. Sometimes I write, I hope you're okay. Because even after everything, I still care. Sometimes I write, I miss you. Because pretending I don't hurts even more. Sometimes I write, why did you leave? Because I never got an answer. But most nights, I write nothing. I just sit there, staring at your name, wondering if you ever do the same. Do you ever type my name and stop halfway? Do you ever miss the sound of my voice? Do you ever think about what we could have been? Or did you forget me the moment you walked away? People tell me to move on, to forget, to heal, and I'm trying. God knows I'm trying. But how do you forget someone who felt like home? Some nights, I think I'm over you. I laugh, I breathe, I live. But then something small reminds me, a song, a scent, a quiet evening, and suddenly I'm right back where I started, still holding on to words I never said, to love that never ended, to a message I never sent. If I could tell you everything, if I could stand in front of you one last time, I would say, you hurt me, you changed me, you taught me what love is and what love isn't. But I don't blame you, because losing you forced me to find myself. And maybe that's the purpose of all this pain, to break us open so something new can grow. I'm learning now that healing isn't forgetting. Healing is remembering without breaking. Healing is letting memories exist without letting them destroy you. I'm learning to love myself again, slowly, softly, quietly. And I hope, wherever you are, you're learning to love too. Tonight, I will type a message again. and I will delete it again. Not because I'm weak, but because I finally understand. Some messages are not meant to be sent. Some stories are not meant to continue. Some loves are meant to live only in memory. But the feelings were real. You were real. And maybe that's enough. So here it is, the message I never sent you. Thank you for loving me when you did, for leaving when you had to, for teaching me that I can survive without you. Now, I'm learning to let you go, not all at once, but piece by piece, night by night, message by message. And one day, I will open my phone, see your name, and feel absolutely nothing. But tonight, I felt something, and that's okay. Healing starts small. Healing starts slow. Healing starts with the message I never sent. Tonight feels different, not because I miss you less, but because I am finally starting to understand something I never noticed before. Silence isn't empty. Silence is full of truths we avoided while loving each other. And tonight, those truths are louder than my heartbeat. I open my phone again. Your name is still there, unchanged, untouched, frozen in time. But something inside me has changed. For the first time, I'm not writing to get you back. I'm writing to let myself breathe. So tonight, instead of a message I never send, I want to tell you the things I never told you. The first thing is this: I didn't just lose you, I lost the version of me who believed love always wins. I used to think if two people loved each other, they would always find a way. But life taught me that love is not always enough. Sometimes timing is wrong. Sometimes effort fades. Sometimes two hearts are simply not meant to stay. And it took me months to accept that without blaming myself. The second thing I never told you is I kept hoping you'd come back, even when I told everyone I was over you. I lied to them, to myself, to the mirror, because healing feels easier to pretend than to practice. I kept our pictures, our messages, the little voice notes, not because I couldn't delete them, but because I wasn't ready to delete what we used to be. The third thing I never told you: I wasn't angry at you. I was angry at how easily you let me go, how your goodbyes sounded so simple, how your absence seemed so effortless, how your world kept turning while mine stood still. I wasn't angry because you left. I was angry because leaving me didn't break you the way it broke me. But now I'm not angry anymore because I understand something new. People love differently. People heal differently. People move on differently. And sometimes people leave because keeping us would break them too. The fourth thing I never told you: I learned to survive without you, something I never believed I could do. The person you left isn't the one speaking now. I have new mornings, new thoughts, new smiles, reasons to wake up that don't include your name. I still have quiet scars, but I'm learning. They're just places where wounds chose to heal. The last thing I never told you: I forgive you, and I forgive myself. Not because I want you back, but because we both deserve to be free from what we couldn't fix. I forgive you for leaving, myself for holding on, and the universe for giving us the same chapter but not the same ending. Tonight, I type a message again, but it's different. I write as someone who finally understands why we couldn't stay. Thank you, not for the love, but for the lesson. I'm finally okay. For the first time, I look at your name and don't need to delete or send it. Some stories end quietly, some hearts heal slowly. Tonight, I let the universe decide the rest.